HP has been building some great affordable gaming laptops. Today we're going to review HP OMEN 15 laptop, which cost only $900 at the time of this review. We're going to see if HP OMEN is one of the best affordable gaming laptop in the market for gamers, looking for reasonable amount of power without breaking the bank. So please sit back, relax and enjoy the review. Now let's talk about the specs. Our machine came with Intel Core i7-9750H hexa-core processor running at 2.6 GHz, 8 GB DDR4 RAM, 512 GB SSD hard drive, 32 GB Intel Optane memory, 802.11ax Wi-Fi 6 card plus Bluetooth 5, 720p webcam, 15.6-inch Micro Edge Full HD display, NVIDIA GTX 1650 graphics, backlit keyboard, and weighs only 5 pounds. Now let's talk about the design and build quality. The HP OMEN laptop body is all plastic, with carbon textured and brushed aluminum on the back of the screen. There's HP OMEN logo on the back of the screen with its signature red color. But overall, structure feels solid, durable enough for daily usage. It is lightweight for its size, it is nice looking and nicely built laptop. First impression from a visual standpoint are extremely impressive when compared to other laptops in this price category. The body feels solid, and there's no creaking and the base is fairly rigid around the corners. According to HP, the overall footprint has been reduced as compared to its previous generation models. The new model features two distinct separate hinges. The hinges feel solid and there's very little flexing. The laptop weighs only 5 pounds, so it can easily fit in a bag or backpack and carry around school or college campus. The HP OMEN laptop is equipped with latest range of ports, and most of the ports has been relocated to the rear of the device. On the right hand side we have status LED, USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A port and a power supply connector. On the left hand side we have USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A port, headphone and microphone jack, and SD card reader. On the back we have 1 gig LAN port, USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A port, HDMI port, mini display port, USB Type C port, and a Kensington lock slot. The laptop has 720p front camera. The camera's picture quality is enough for video calls, and the camera does not perform face recognition. Following is a sample video footage from the webcam. Overall, HP OMEN laptop has a design that is simple and clean, but smooth textures does not hide fingerprints very well. And users who like to keep their laptop clean will have a hard time trying to keep the palm rest clean all the time. The HP OMEN laptop display has thin bezels, and our unit came with 15.6-inch Full HD 60Hz display. The display has decent contrast ratio, but the gameplay at high frame rates shows slow response rate, and may be too slow for gamers. The panel supports disappointing 58% sRGB and 37% Adobe RGB. The display's backlight is not too bright as well, averaging only 231 nits. This is lower than the average of most mid-tier gaming laptops, which is kind of disappointing as well. The display has good decent color reproduction and accurate white balance. 1080p display showed a reasonable amount of detail when I watched full HD content, but it is not the best display for its price category. Viewing angles are not good as well, due to its low maximum brightness, which is not typical for IPS display. The matte finish essentially eliminates glare, but the backlight is not strong enough to shine through sunlight or other bright lights, which means laptop screen cannot be used outside. But there are other upgradable screen options, and I highly recommend choosing better screen if you're considering buying this laptop. The HP OMEN visuals are handled by dedicated NVIDIA GTX 1650 graphics. The GTX 1650 is a mid-range GPU, and unlike its better RTX 2000 series GPU, the GTX 1650 lacks ray tracing and tensor cores. The OMEN 15 is capable of on-the-fly, on-demand switching between GTX 1650 and Intel UHD 630 graphics as well. In 3D Mark, GTX 1650 was able to outperform its previous generation graphics in its category, and overall GTX 1650 scores good in different GPU benchmarks. The HP OMEN laptop keyboard is good for longer typing experience. This is a fast, quiet and reliable keyboard. The pressure point is only slightly noticeable and provides a good amount of feedback. On the other hand, the key size and arrangements are good, and our unit came with backlit keyboard. The keyboard backlighting is split into 4 zones that can be customized with the HP OMEN Command Center software. The default setting sets different colors in each zone, and it looks good. The WASD keys also have slight highlighted around the edges. You can turn off and on the keyboard backlight via functional key. As far as the touchpad concerned, it is a normal size touchpad, with dedicated 2 mouse buttons below the touch surface, which improved overall precision. In the performance section, our HP OMEN laptop is equipped with Intel Core i7-9750H processor. The processor has 6 cores, with a base clock speed of 2.6 GHz and a maximum clock speed of 4.5 GHz. The processor is rated for 45 watts and based on 14nm technology. This processor is based on Coffee Lake architecture. Its performance is perhaps best option for gaming laptop and strikes a good balance between price, performance and thermals. Our unit scored 2,553 points in Cinebench multi-thread CPU performance benchmark, running at 2.6 GHz, which is about 10% higher from its previous generation Core i7 processors, and completely destroys AMD Ryzen 7 series. And in CPU Z benchmark, laptop CPU scores 3,535 points in multi-thread and 491 points in single thread. In the storage solution, HP OMEN offers good read and write rates that are average in its class. Our unit scored 1300 megabits per second read and 350 megabits per second write in SSD benchmark, thanks to its M.2 PCIe NVMe 512GB SSD and 32GB Intel Optane memory combo. The HP OMEN comes with Intel AX201 802.11ax Wi-Fi 6 wireless card, which supports both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz dual band, with a max speed of 1.7 gigabits per second, and it also supports Bluetooth 5.0. The HP OMEN speakers are great, and expert tuned by B&O. They get loud enough to fill a medium-sized room, and the sound they output is great with good bass. In the thermals, the HP OMEN laptop stayed exceptionally cool during our testing. The hottest location on the laptop is the underside. Reached 80 degrees Fahrenheit after we played a full HD YouTube video for 15 minutes. That is well below our 95-degree comfort threshold. The touchpad reached only 70 degrees and the center of the keyboard reached 75 degrees. The CPU never crossed 70 degrees, which is great, and keeps the laptop running smooth. In the battery life department, our HP OMEN laptop came with 67 Wh battery. The 67 Wh battery can provide between 4 to 5 hours of runtime. While this is an average of a mid-tier gaming laptop, it's not enough for workday away from an outlet. When it comes to upgradeability, HP allows you to upgrade most of the components. You can access the laptop motherboard by removing the screws from the back cover. You need to be careful while removing the back cover with proper tool, but the process is very simple. You can replace or add bigger M.2 form factor hard drive. Should you run out of storage space, on the internal M.2 SSD, you can add a secondary 2.5-inch hard drive. You also have an option to upgrade or replace RAM with available 2 RAM slots hidden under the cover. Our unit came with one 8GB RAM installed, and you can install additional RAM in the second slot. In the CPU cooling department, we have heat pipes and heat sinks and dual fans. You can hear the fan noise during general usage, but could get loud during gaming or stress test. But CPU temperature never crossed 70 degrees during our test, which means cooling is sufficient enough to keep the laptop temperature under control during gaming or CPU-intensive workloads. The HP OMEN gaming laptop is a good overall performance machine. I had high expectations from HP OMEN laptop going into this review, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the performance of the system. The Intel processor in particular offers excellent CPU performance, and NVIDIA GTX 1650 GPU performance is great as well for gaming. The 16Hz display with low response time and bad viewing angle and low maximum brightness in particular is the worst part of the laptop. So if you are considering to buy this laptop, I would highly recommend to upgrade the display to Full HD 120Hz panel, which offers better maximum brightness and better response time. HP OMEN gaming laptop is a decent buy for under $900 if they find a better screen option, and I would highly recommend it on that basis for anyone who's in the market for a decent content creation laptop as well as a gaming machine. Please let me know what you guys think of HP gaming laptop in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.